Learn the Rousseau Gambit and terminate girly man. And let's pump up your game. The Rousseau Gambit starts with the Italian game. Girly man plays e4, you play e5, he brings out skinny donkey and you bring out warhorse. Finally he brings out his puny little bishop to set up the Italian game. But instead of developing your bishop here or your warhorse here like normal, you're going to push your pawn to f5, you're going to attack his center pawn. Girly man can do a couple things, but let's go over first what happens if he takes your pawn. And you may recognize this because this is a lot like the Vienna for white. So what happens if girly man takes the pawn here? Girly man takes the pawn and you push your pawn, threatening skinny donkey. Now girly man can move skinny donkey, but he can't move skinny donkey here or here because your queen is already protecting these squares. Girly man can move skinny donkey here and we will cover that because that is a good move if you fall for his trap. Third, he could bring his skinny donkey back here, but he normally doesn't want to do that, so he brings his queen out. Now he has pinned your pawn to your king. And you can't take skinny donkey. But like in the Vienna, you bring your queen out, and now he has to move skinny donkey or he's going to lose it for free. So girly man moves his skinny donkey back where he started on g1. From here, you want to bring your warhorse out. You need to protect this square right here, so girly man doesn't bring his queen down and cause a check with his pawn and his bishop here also. This is all bad for you. So don't forget to bring warhorse out to g6 next. After that, girly man has a couple things he can do. Many times, girly man will push his pawn, and after that, you're going to jump in your warhorse, and now you have forked the queen and the c2 pawn. From here, what does girly man do? It doesn't really matter. Girly man can move here or here because he wants to protect this pawn. And when he does that, say he goes in or say he goes here to protect the pawn. What you're going to do is you're still going to jump warhorse in, and now you have forked the rook and the king. Now what does girly man do? If girly man's a noob, he's going to take the warhorse. Girly man takes the warhorse, you take his pawn with a discovered check on the king, and now girly man is losing his queen. He could bring his queen over here, you're just going to take his queen with your pawn, and you're going to be up, and girly man is going to cry and resign. But what if girly man doesn't do that? What if he doesn't take with the queen, and he tries to move the king to survive a little longer? If girly man moves his king here, which is the best move, it doesn't matter. You're gonna go ahead and take the rook in the corner. Now girly man has a couple things he can do. Let's say he takes your pawn right here. Girly man is in trouble pretty much anything he does. You are going to bring your beautiful queen out and take his pawn. Now girly man is down a lot of material. There's some things he can do, but in the long run, his king is stuck here. You've got some development. You're open for your bishop to come out. You've got all kinds of attacking chances. Girly man is in trouble. So if girly man blocks with his queen in the beginning, it is just bad. But what if he does something else? If girly man doesn't bring his pawn out here, which now we see as a mistake, but instead brings out skinny donkey, you are still going to have the same next move. You're going to bring your warhorse in here. Again, you're going to back his queen up back to the d1 square. From here, the best way to continue your attack is to push to the d5 square. Now you are threatening the bishop, and you are sacrificing his pawn because he's got two attackers, the bishop and the skinny donkey, and you only have one protector, your warhorse, but that is okay, because after he takes with his little skinny donkey, you take back with warhorse, and he takes with his bishop. You're going to bring your bishop out, and now you have this strong structure in the center. Now girly man has a couple things he can do. If your opponent now pushes c3 trying to threaten your warhorse, it is still bad for him. Because here you've got many surprises. The Rousseau Gambit is devastating. You're going to jump in your warhorse. Now you have checked the king. What does girly man do? It doesn't really matter. If girly man takes here with the pawn, you are going to take back with your pawn, and now you have a discovered check with the queen, straight in line with the king. What can girly man do? If girly man moves here, it is still game over. You're just gonna come over here, check girly man. His only move here is to block with his skinny donkey, and after that you're going to check him and win his queen. What else can girly man do? Girly man may be able to do something else. Say instead of moving his king here, girly man blocks with his skinny donkey, thinking you're gonna have to take with the queen and he will just trade. No, you got tricks up your sleeve. You're going to bring your bishop right here, threatening his queen. He has no choice but to take your bishop, and really, it doesn't matter, because any other move he makes is his game over. He cannot move his skinny donkey. He can move his bishop here and try something. You're going to take. He tries to take. You checkmate. It does not matter. This is why the Rousseau Gambit is so dangerous. If girly man wants to just start winning pieces and trying to do something, he may take this pawn here on b7. You're just going to move your rook. Girly man could come here, but he's more than likely going to come back here. From here, you're just going to push your pawn, Really doesn't matter what girly man does. Say he comes here, he wants to get his bishop out somehow, but it doesn't matter. You've got this check here, then you're going to get the rook. There's not much girly man can do, and no matter what happens, you're going to be in a winning position. But what if girly man does something different? What if girly man sees that this warhorse is going to be dangerous, and he just wants to trade, so he brings out skinny donkey here? It is okay. You're just going to pin skinny donkey with your bishop. From here, girly man can do a couple things. If he pushes the pawn, you take the pawn. Girly man can take back, and your best move here is to bring your queen right here and check the girly king. Now what does girly man do? Girly man is going to come over here and he's going to block the check with the skinny donkey. And what should you do? You're going to bring your bishop out to here. Let girly man get greedy. And when girly man takes the bishop, you take his skinny donkey and you check the king. Girly man has to take your bishop. When he takes the bishop, you check the king again. From here, girly man's only got one place he can go, right here. And what do? You check the king again with your rook. Girly man again only has one move. He blocks with his bishop. And from here, don't take with warhorse. You want to keep checking girly man. You take with the rook. Oh no, you gave him a rook. He takes with the queen. It is still over. And from here, don't take the queen with your warhorse. You want to check girly man. Girly man could come here, but it is checkmate on the next move. So girly man moves to the only square he can, which is here. And you just check him again. From here, his only square is right here. And it is checkmate for girly man. Ho. I love this gambit. It is just a killer. Now what if girly man jumps his little skinny donkey in the beginning like we had talked about? If girly man brings in skinny donkey right out of the gate, do not take his skinny donkey with your warhorse, because girly man will then bring his queen down here. He'll have this check and his bishop here, and you will be in all kinds of trouble. Instead, you want to do the same thing. You want to bring your warhorse here, protecting this square so girly man cannot bring his queen in. Girly man then has to take your warhorse, because if he does not, you're just going to take skinny donkey now. When girly man takes the warhorse here, be sure to take back with this pawn, so you could push here, threatening this pawn and gaining a tempo on getting this pawn and bringing your bishop out. But what if girly man doesn't even accept the gambit in the very beginning? Okay. If girly man doesn't accept the gambit but pushes his pawn here, the best move is probably going to be to push here. Now girly man's bishop is blocked in, and you are going to just start developing. From here, girly man is probably going to go ahead and castle. If he does, it is okay. You are going to start developing yourself. Probably bring out warhorse so girly man can't get any ideas and come here. Girly man may push a pawn. You're going to push your pawn. And I'll bring out your bishop, bring out this bishop, and you're going to castle. You're going to have a good game from here. Try this gambit out and let me know in the comments how it works for you. I'll be back.